and she's sweet like homemade guava duff. Ooh, she got that stuff I could never get enough. I show it to my Grammy, you know this must be love. And she say we ain't family, she know our people's good. Bass drum, spanking, cowbell, shaking. Ain't nothing greater than raking, scraping. She feel like whining, I feel like grinding. That's my little thing.
Big dog. Yo.
And the building.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean?
Bitch, you feel me? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, listen, before we start with you, you know what I'm saying? Before we start with you, man, let's go to some shout outs, man. We got 270 something people in the building right now just on IG. You know what I mean? So we definitely want to let that be known because they be here to support you and us every week, 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. You know what I mean? So listen, man, we want to send a shout out to Dirt Life, you know what I mean? Dirt on the way, you know what I mean? This up there and it's stuck there. You dig what I'm saying? That's Mr. N.O. That's Mr. N.O., man. Just got finished gracing the stages with Kevin Gates himself and a few other headliners. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's a BRL representative. You dig? We also like to give a shout out to DJ Chronic Spins is always in the building, man. That's our DJ. You know what I'm saying? I like to give a shout out to the boy RZA in the building. L215 again, Mr. Pink Money. You know what I mean? Reese Styles, we love you. That's Miss New Orleans. And anybody that have a product that they pushing that needs stages and stuff to be on to perform, make sure y'all shout out. Y'all not shout out, but get with our sister, man, Reese Styles. She's definitely in the building. All right, so now back to you, gangster. Back to you, gangster.
All right, boy.
Yeah.
So listen, man. Shout out to the livers. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
We are motherfucking livers, man. We in this bitch.
So listen, man.
The right way,
without a doubt, man. That's what I'm going to do right now. Listen, tell them your name, where you from, and what it is that you do.
All right. My name is SHAD FER, SHAD space FER. I am a Bahamian professional entertainer, all around entertainer. I use my voice. I voice act, I sing, I rap, I act, I do stand-up comedy, anything that has to do with entertainment, that's what I do. And my goal is to be one of the greatest of all time. But seriously, like to put the work behind the skill and the talent, to study the greats, to know what it is. So people may have heard that clip, but that small little clip is an example of me singing some rake and scrape music, some Bahamian music, but that's only a tiny little tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it definitely is, because we done heard some shit that you already done post and that we know of already. We came in contact with, and yeah, you doing with it. You making music and you doing all that other shit that you talk about you doing.
And he on the move. He's on the move.
Good at it.
You feel me? My guy on the move. My guy got an interview tonight. Then he going to Hollywood Live. Then he had the Goon Bay Music Festival. He's moving. You hear me? He got me talking. Hey. He got me talking in my island voice. He's moving. Yeah. Nah, I'm fucking with you. For sure, man. You moving, bro.
So how was it and how is it for you right now? Are you still in the Bahamas? You back home right now?
I am right here in Miami. I just came from.
You in Miami, cool.
The park in Coconut Grove to check out the beginning of the Goombay Festival for tomorrow. And we just wanted to see what it's like, because what I'm gonna do in Hollywood Live is a little different from what I see this family-friendly affair at the Goombay.
Yeah.
I go to the club, like, see, I heard you talking about passion, right? Like passion and dedication, and I have a song called Passion, and so people hear this stuff.
Wow.
Notice y'all are hip hop heads, and when I tell you I'm trying to be one of the best, it remind me, like, just to put it bluntly, like, player, this a passion. This ain't just for fashion. This ain't just a gamble. I put on my passion, even with the mask. TVS is dancing, bling looking like Aspen, speeding in the Aston, seeing leaving with a basket. I don't do distractions when it come to action. Ask him how I got this, cause I don't do relaxing. Live and die a man, I'll never be a has-been, but what's the cost? family moments passing. Parents getting older while I'm focused on the tasking. Always on the road for the women, no attachments. Next time y'all might see some of your friends is in a casket. Some just want to cash for 100-meter dash it. Put a ball in a basket. Build a house or contract it. You might love crack or might love smashing on a mattress. A manager or actress, no matter how it's packaged. More than just your passion. Yeah.
Oh!
I got the passion.
Huh? I wasn't ready.
You never are, bro.
I wasn't ready.
Another one.
I got them for days.
Hey.
That's what's up, bro.
That's
and that lets us know you ready at any given time on the dime, ready for them.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's passion. That's what it takes.
I'm a music junkie, all of that.
So before we get too far, all right, you grew up in the Bahamas, born and raised?
Born and raised.
What inspired you in the hip hop world, or how did you come across hip hop growing up? How was it for you?
Well, the interesting thing about growing up on the islands, especially in the Bahamas, is our location is right between America, like right by Florida, and then the rest of the Caribbean and South America. And so the only thing you get through media is a combination of all these influences at once. So I would always hear hip hop. And of course, like late 90s, early 2000s hip hop. So you're going to hear a lot of Cash Money and 50 Cent and everything in between, everything most of y'all.
So y'all wasn't, y'all wasn't left out then?
Not at all. But then, like, what happened is I have a cousin here, and I hope he's looking at the live now. He's supposed to link with me so when we go to this performance tonight. But I used to come to Miami a lot, and he knew how serious about music I've been since I was like really young. And so he would put me on all the underground stuff. So he started to introduce me to like MF Doom, and that got me deep into like 90s hip hop. So like Tribe Called Quest, The Roots, Lauryn Hill, of course Nas, like really deep, Cool G rap. And then I just kept diving and diving and diving. And then
wow, you the first person that was on here that mentioned. You the first person that mentioned Cool G rap, but go ahead.
Yeah, that ain't even, I'm a head, like I'm a hip hop head, so like that ain't nothing.
Right.
I want to be one of the best, like, because hip hop is just one of the genres I do. But when it comes to any genre, I look at what was done before, and I really respect that because they didn't do it for no reason. If you look at the
there
blueprint,
you go. Clap that up, man. Clap that up, man. The analogy, man. Give them they flowers, man. I appreciate that, you young brother. I really do. I appreciate that.
Because you like look at someone like a Kendrick Lamar today, right? When I listen to Kendrick, I'm seeing a combination of all the people that influenced him. I'm hearing Andre 3000. I'm hearing Eminem. I'm hearing Lil Wayne. I'm hearing all these different people coming together, plus the addition of something new. So I could only
bringing that old feeling back. It's bringing that old feeling back. Yeah.
So that's what it was like. Like we would go to parties, and of course we hearing a lot of dancehall, a lot of like Vibes Cartel and Sean Paul and all them people. But at the same time, whatever was popping in the States, we were hearing that. And then with the internet, I was able to dive even deeper and find all the
And I could tell what times them was for you because it takes me back to. I'm pretty sure that was between 2001 to 2010. That feeling of hip hop, consuming all of that shit. You remember playing? That's back when like CDs started to come out, and then we went to iPods, and you know the album covers. Just looking at people, album covers was something back then. The mixtape covers gave you a feeling, you know.
Everyone clothes was super baggy. Girls had the brightest lip gloss on with the hoop.
It was a time, dog. It was a time. Sure. So that let us know what inspired you. So even diving into the hip hop and being passionate about hip hop, like on Ask Millie Banks, do you remember the first time you put your voice to the mic?
The first time I put my voice to a mic, my first live performance, at least that's recorded, I was like 9. But my first time starting to record rap music, I was around 13, 14. And what at first, in that first year, I knew I could spit, but at the same time, and trust me, niggas think it's hard. Like here in the States, man, this, I'm sorry to say it, but this the
Tell
game on
him.
easy mode. When you in an
For
island
real.
where
For
there is
real.
no connection to the industry and you care about this stuff, not only is there no bridge to blow up, but also Bahamians are tough, tough critics. Imagine how much famous people come to our country all the time and we don't care. That's why people love coming to the Bahamas, because we don't freak out. Like we're not blown away by
Yeah.
paparazzi culture and
I know
stuff.
exactly what you said.
You
I
have
know
to
exactly what you said.
so good
That's real.
impress Bahamians. Like you have to be mind-blowingly good or like
Yeah.
really, really stupid. Like really
Who would
good.
be one of
Yeah.
them people? I'm interested. You got me interested. Who would
So
be? Give
so
me an artist that y'all fall out about.
let
Old,
me
new, don't matter.
That Bahamians would freak out about.
Yeah.
like let's just say Lil Wayne. If they know who Lil Wayne is, if Lil Wayne
Oh,
walk through the streets of Bahamas, they gonna go crazy.
big
Yeah.
time, big time. Bahamians love Lil Wayne, and then we love Caribbean acts too. So like for example, if Vibes Cartel really was to get out of jail, he could sell out an island in the Bahamas, to be honest. But we love
Wow.
big artists too. Like for example, we're on the people way before they blow up. For example, like Bahamians were big fans of people like,
That's what's up.
no, for real, like
That's
before
what's up. No,
Migos
that's
became
what's up.
huge. What happens is a lot of these artists, before they become mainstream in America, they get their first big international look by coming to an island like ours, and we like to get them when they're bubbling. And a lot of Bahamians are already huge, huge fans by that point, and then they blow up because we were on Migos like early, early, early when they were still just bubbling in Atlanta, and then artists like Dirk and artists like what's his name, Broad Wave and stuff, like all of them come way early. We tapped in, but then to impress us, especially as local, that part requires a lot of work.
So let me piggyback off what you say. For coming up, you got on the mic, you doing hip hop, and like you say, Bahamians is a tough critic, but you didn't give up. But moving towards like let's just say 2020, 2019, technology got a little different. Did it become a little easier with y'all getting the more technology over there to like, was it more people trying to build record labels over there, or you know what I'm saying? Like, how was it for you over there trying to break into the industry, or you had completely left there and came over here and started doing your thing?
Great question. Great question. Great question.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is like, and I think this is a perspective that a lot of people who live in America or anywhere that's first world, they don't typically think about, is when a lot of the things y'all are already used to are very new, very often to a third world country. So like there are things that are just happening now this year in high quality that's groundbreaking for our country, that's just run of the mill for you guys. So like just as simple as a Bahamian cartoon and animation and stuff like that, because I do voice acting as well, or Bahamian cinema and shows that are of like now Netflix quality and stuff. Like we are just getting to.
That's crazy, Fer.
Yeah, because
so y'all first and y'all first.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
want you to finish first.
Because a weird thing about it is y'all got to understand that American culture is so influential that we're fighting two battles. One is the battle of getting and affording the technology and learning how to use it, which often requires the Bahamian to leave, and then you hope they'd come back. That in.
Got you.
And the second part is when we learn how to use this thing, how patriotic, how much do we believe in our culture enough to be ourselves using this medium? It took a long time for Bahamians to like talk like ourselves, act like ourselves, dress like ourselves, in quality, because a
Gotcha.
lot of people used to try to sound like y'all because they thought that's what it
Right.
took
Because they
to
thought
what.
that's what they needed to do.
But luckily
Yeah, I
now
got you.
the world is consuming different cultures with more,
Hmm.
excitement. So that's solid.
Variety. Variety always been great, you know what I mean, and always been something that will always be needed. So yeah, like damn, I feel you.
But
You know what I'm saying? So
but
y'all first to get shit, but only when it's on a receiving end for y'all to buy into, not
Hmm.
on the I got you.
Yeah, it
Wow,
doesn't help us to
that's
but the
pull.
part
different.
I
That's deep.
but the part I don't understand, Onk, is you know us knowing that, or people just say somebody know that over here that lives in the United States and know that they're a little bit behind over there. Why don't that person with that type of knowledge and doing things move to the Bahamas and then bring it over there quicker than it is gradually getting over there? Like, is it different over there for like y'all not acceptance to people coming over to try to make new money in y'all area? Y'all call that shit out like,
I don't
I
think
don't
it's that. You know what I think it is? Like I always say, and you can correct me if I'm wrong,
know.
because you from there and I'm not. But like I always say when I look at other places, even here in the States, if you can't think it, it's impossible for you to do it.
Mm.
They going there for one reason: to entertain, get money, move on. They not going there for research to implement different things that they can use over there. 90% of the people that's going there is just going there to travel, perform, move on. Am I right?
Yeah.
cause like you say, for
Hold
Bahamian
on. Let them answer
animation.
that. Let them answer that. Am I right?
No, I was agreeing. I was agreeing for the most part. That's very true. Like, uh, firstly, the people that would like to do that, remember, it's the Bahamas. Like, even though
Exactly.
it's third world for us, for the locals,
Right.
but this is a
Right.
luxury destination. So just being there is an expensive thing to have to do alone. Like if you want to live in the Bahamas, but then secondly, he just pointed out, like a lot of these artists ain't thinking like that. They're not looking at us as, because there's no example of a Bahamian. For example, people might go to Nigeria now. They've seen how much of these Afrobeat artists have taken off, so they know they could go there and invest. Bahamian hasn't done that. Well, hasn't done it in a while. Like we had people like and stuff like that, but it hasn't happened consistently enough for people to want to invest in the wave, and so they don't see it.
Yeah, that's one thing. I would think any open market that's got potential to make some money, they would jump on it. Like how you brought up, you do voiceover for Bahamian animation and cartoons and stuff. You would think somebody else would have fucking did the animation cartoon years ago. You know what I'm saying? It's an open market.
Nah, and it's hard because remember too, like you have to put your passion to the side to eat, because there's not a lot of support for the industry, and then when you're a creative, they lowball you a lot because it ain't like this
Mm.
union, ain't a lot of managers, it ain't a lot of labels and agencies and stuff like that. So people, they treat your talent as though like it's not worth what you think is worth. But honestly, the price of living is so high that if you don't get paid what you should, you're just gonna focus on something else. So it takes
Damn,
years for people to get their projects
I
done
see
because they
exactly where you at with it.
can't focus on it
I
as
see,
much
I
as
see, I see exactly where you at with it. So you are an anomaly in your city. For
big
you,
time.
for you to just overcome the mental part of the thing. You know, it ain't about just actions and rapping. It's the whole mental part of the whole shit brainwash system that's already in place.
Big time, and that goes for any artist, for anyone in this
Yeah,
life who's like inspired to do anything creative or even in business. Is you have to, the most successful to me is the most delusional. Once you get over
yeah.
failure mattering, once you don't care how that feels anymore, you will succeed because the more you trip, the more insight you have to move forward. And so I've fallen a lot. I've tripped a lot, but I started very young. So I tripped so much I could peep things a mile away and be like, is that gonna make me trip? Is that gonna make me trip? This is the path. So
Hmm.
a lot of people, they scared to fail. I ain't scared to fail because the only
Hmm.
need once, really. Like, so I don't.
Look, we'll be here all night trying to explain to these how we do. You feel me?
Yeah.
We finna jump into a motherfucking video because you are a very talented person. Like you say, you a jack of all trades, man. The man do voiceovers, y'all. You feel me? That is phenomenal to me. Like, he's not just one-sided, one tunnel vision. He's trying to cover the whole spectrum. But we is finna drop one of his videos. You already know, world premiere on Breaking Records Live. You know what we do over here on this podcast. We break records. We get artists and talent and entrepreneurs a chance to fucking soar their wings and use our platform. So let's get into it. You already know what it is. Be back soon. He got technical difficulties, but he'll be back. Let's get into it, baby. Yeah.
Secret. Let's go out of the Hey. Right now I rollin' in the Kia off of East West Highway, picking up check number 5. That's a light day. She wanna take a break. I told her say less, by day less. Women I date, less money I pay, less stress I take. I stay picking them up, cause when they turn you down to me, they migrate. Worst mistake is taking me for a lightweight. I got a sweet tooth, so I don't play up on my cake. I slide, yes, I shake. Fly like a red eye, might be Sasuke. I got a guy like to role play and cosplay. She remind me of you niggas, cause it's all fake. I ain't tryna ball small, dog, I ball big. When it come to getting paid, I do that all day. Only listening to God, so it's all great. When it come to all of y'all, I done lost faith. Ooh, shit, ooh, that's a nigga in the mirror going stupid. When you got it like that, you never lose. Said, I've been working on my dreams and now they lose. Sit with just 2 lips, got the booth. Lit that new money, made Doja Cat get a new clip. 2 new tits when I'm too rich. I'm giving these hoes the same old used dick. Boom, yeah, don't care like a toddler with the juice, cause I don't share. Either make it or take it, that's how I go. Hair as a shark in the water and I got no fear. I'm the legend of legends and I got no pairs. If he hate on the flow, lil' bro ain't got no airs. Probably an anomaly, dog, I'm so rare. Disrespectful to put your boy in the low tail. All my life I had to show out for every single nigga that don't know about me. I bet the woman you in love with that you know now. Getting paid in every place, I gotta go now. So much dough, I gotta keep it on the low now. For every single woman that don't know about me, I bet the nigga that you cuffin' that you know now. Right now I rollin' in the key about to pass. Old Fort Bay, sweethearted and she cold-hearted. That's a sore face. She sent me a location to a neighborhood with large gates. I'm getting in no matter what the security guard say. She treat me like I'm him, a little massage for the foreplay. When I smash, I'm performing like sock on a sports day. Told me to sleep over, told her no babe, I cannot stay, but glad to see the things ain't working out with your fiance. I slide, I glide, yes I shake. Fly like a red eye, might be Sasuke. I got a guy like to role play and cosplay. She remind me of you niggas, cause it's all fake. I ain't tryna ball small, dog, I ball big. When it come to getting paid, I do that all day. Only listening to God, so it's all great. When it come to all of y'all, I done lost faith.
You killed him, bro. You killed him on that one, bro. God. Bro, that shit was hard as fuck. And I see what you mean, like, you in your bag. Like, compared to the other songs, singing and doing what your coach is, and, you know, to that shit right there, you on one. Hey, Fer, you on one. And when you said that you have to be very, very special, it got to be a sound, a feeling, like something like that. I know back home is undeniable, because even here, something like that is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? It's the feeling, the beat, how you were spitting that shit, how you delivered it. I get that shit a 10, bro.
Whoa. Thank you, bro.
I get that shit a 10, bro.
Seriously, thank you. And you already see, like, that means a lot coming from a hip-hop head and someone who, you know, is in this and has heard a lot and stuff, because I don't get a lot. So,
all I can tell you is keep going forward, keep taking the opportunities, keep putting your shit out there, you feel me? Keep using platforms like this to take your shit to the next level, because undeniable music, one thing about it, it's undeniable. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And that 1 word right there alone describes the music, dog. And Well, like you said, I done heard a lot of shit. Me and Unc done heard a lot of music, and yeah, we come across a lot of good artists. But I know a dope ass track, and it's not always about the track too. You got the swag, bro. You feel me? It's you too. Most people ain't gonna tell you that. Most niggas ain't gonna tell you that. You feel me? I don't mind telling the artists if they have the image to go with the music, or if they don't got the image. Sometimes I tell artists, you gotta switch this up, or, you know what I'm saying? Now, where y'all shot that video at? Back home?
Back home, bro. Definitely back home. And that's in the hood too, like the basketball court.
I know.
Always on that court. I grew up playing on that court, and then it's a jeweler who he's a brethren of mine. He told me next time I shoot a video, come to the jewelry store. So we went in there.
Yeah, and then speaking of that, like, I know it's hard when like you out here and you don't really have a team. You feel me? Like a big team and different heads to give you advice or help you out with the directions of things. But it's good when you run into people like us who could help you on the back end with, you know, branding and marketing strategies. You feel me? Because even with that jewelry man saying, come through, you can look at that as like a sponsorship. So then you got the product, you got the song. All it takes is, because everybody get on your dick once you blow up, right? You want to try to let people know, give them a projection like, look, I got this video, check this out. This is where I see this going. Jump on now. Now you got investors, you got your next video, you got the lawyer company, you got all type of people trying to be a part of what you got. You feel me? So definitely use what you got, bro.
Oh, and shout out Lifestyles Jewelry and Grills for that, because he did ice out the girls after that. Like he made my the camera guy Boombox, he made him so happy because he gave him like his first like chain, and he was like he was teasing the whole time.
And it was like accessories.
Like, I gotta do for you all the time. Like, yeah, because me and the jewelry cool, so
that's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? And your name gonna ring bells if it haven't already enough. It's gonna ring bells, bro, because you got the spirit, you got the manifestation. And one thing about this universe, you manifest something and you stay focused on that task, the universe open up for you some way, somehow.
Oh yeah.
Look, bro, you in Miami right now about to do Hollywood Live after the fucking podcast tomorrow, the Goon Bay Festival. Mm-hmm. This shit is manifestation. Big, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely correct.
So before we get into the next video, how did some of this come about? How a month ago did you know you was gonna do the Goon Bay, or some spur of the moment somebody knew this person and got you on this person? How did shit come about?
Well, what happened is in the last year, especially, I finally started to get and we back at home, and we've been working, like really working. Like I always been hustling hard. Like I work constantly. I perform, I record, I create constantly. And so I needed to channel it and focus it, and they helped me to do that. And it led to this like viral moment on TikTok. She's like a TikTok star and internet star. Her name is Nilla All-In. Nilla All-In did this TikTok challenge. I did it 3 times, right? Because like I always tell my friends, like, bro, when the iron is hot, you don't have to strike it once. Keep punching it. So, like, I struck it 3 times. I was the first to do it, first of all. So I got the immediate viral success of that, and I got like, the first one got like, I think almost like 100,000 views out the gate, and then the second one kept the momentum going, but the third one was the one that spread all over my country. And so when that happened, all of a sudden, people started to look at like the whole iceberg of things I've been doing over the years, and they realized there were a lot of songs playing on local radio that they didn't know was me, because I'm not just on urban radio. I make pop and funk songs and stuff like that too. So they're realizing these artists they thought were international was local, and so that leads to artists I was already friends with, like, for example, Julian Believe. Julian Believe is a popular Bahamian artist, and he is one of the guys performing at the Bombay Festival on Sunday. He hit me up personally, and he knew me. I have a song called Julian Believe named, and he hit me up personally and he was like, "Shad, man, you gotta come out. Like, you gotta come out to Miami because the opportunity is here, and you are buzzing more than you ever been buzzing before, and so you gotta come." And this ain't my first time traveling for the sake of my dream. And luckily, I've been to Florida before, and I met people. I got to work with other artists, and so I knew I wasn't coming there completely blind. So I figured, okay, if I'm coming, I gotta plan it. I want to make every single day, every moment count. So I only got aware that I was coming there like maybe like 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks, but in that 3 weeks, I planned it out. Every day has to be something.
It's just amazing, bro. It's just amazing, like, just to hear that little piece of story. Just I already knew the mindset of what you went through, and it finally hit, man. That viral moment, man. I know what it's like when you finally get that viral moment. It's different from just doing a lot of things for a long time and people know about. But that viral moment make you feel like everybody's sitting. Then you ride that wave of it. Man, and then the likes just keep coming on other shit, and the followers just keep. It's an amazing feeling that nobody could not understand. And we don't do this all just for viral moments or the sake of the internet, but it is a gratification with that shit. You know, when a nigga works so hard, and we know that this is part of the game, man.
Yeah, just like how you gave me that 10 out of 10, and I said, man, it means a lot because I don't always get feedback. Like, you see the views, it ain't millions, it is barely thousands. Like, I put this stuff out, and it's only trust in my experience that I know this is dope to me. I hope it's solid to other people, but it still hasn't really crossed over. But when you asked about when I first started recording, what's interesting is I had my first ever viral moment when I was 14. This back when World Star Hip Hop was still a big cultural influencer. I just would record myself freestyling in my room, and we would submit to World Star, not really caring if they accepted it. We just did it because, like, man, you never know. But the next day, like literally the next day, they posted me, and it went viral. And that was my first taste of like people actually validating what I do. But with that came so much of the fake shit, and then not just that, like being jaded as a teenager. I was only 14, and I'm so grateful that wasn't the moment that took me into where I'm trying to head to now, because I tell any artist, any artist, whether they male or female, it's so much better to succeed as an adult than to do it as a kid or as a teenager. Definitely. Even though it's great, even though you're living your dream, there's more to this than just the fame and the money that comes from it. You want to have integrity and real character and real life experience, so that way it's not about what you say yes to, it's about what you have the balls and the courage to say no to for the sake of your own peace of mind. And so now I'm at a point where I don't think like an artist, I think like a label. I know where the money is, I know where the moves are, and so that way no one can hang something over my head and make me do things that are not in alignment with my spirit over something. But I'm a man. Like, at the end of the day, like, you ain't gonna make me do something I don't want to do.
Salute.
With this, nah.
And with that said, we're gonna show them why you worthy for the motherfucking spot, man. Let's get into this next joint.
Yeah, brother, it's whatever. Yeah, daddy, it's whatever.
Yeah, nigga, whatever. Yeah, bitch, yeah, whatever.
Tell them haters it's whatever.
Yeah, I am.
SHAD FER, hey!
I never let my niggas down. Nah, I never put them choppers down. Hit your bitch when I come in town. She ain't never let a nigga down.
No panties underneath her evening gown. Let all these non-believers see me now. Only small circle get to keep around. Switch the key on snitches just to keep them out.
Blogs put a nigga business out. Knock them down, now switch them out. I got ops I don't know about. stand on business, we don't talk about it.
Don't allow it, clout got your head clouded. Glow up, blow up, pools have my bag crowded. So much women there, I had to head count them. All these birds around me got them bread counted.
We do real numbers, real shelf, Benny Hunters. I take a nigga under. Watch 300, these the new Yeezys before they drop, yeah. Call them Dunders. Jay say I got the thunder. Pray to God for the runners. Whole pandemic, all I seen was snow. It's like I missed the summer. Put it on my mama. Yo, got it, he a Hall of Fame drug dealer. Yo, got it, he be running around real killers. Hush gang, he ain't fight no fuck niggas. Big step, we stun one of you little niggas. Niggas say they slime, nobody dying though. Oh, you networking the four, but what would they lying for? Yeah. Go dollar for dollar, shotter for shotter. We can go 30 for 30. I'm scholarship guided. You gave a bitch a Birkin, I just gave her some knowledge.
Go dollar for dollar, my wallet on Chevy and Impala, it pop like hydraulics. I'm a hustler hard in the industry filled with addicts, fiends, alcoholics. All these licks make my tongue water. All these hits I always come harder. All this drip must be an armed robber. All my sons and I'm the godfather. I talk to myself and I give me advice. I had a good habit subtracting a vice. Yeah, Shaddy the nicest. She asked for the pipe, pull up on me like she had a tracking device. My main, chocolate sugar and some spice. My side, white like vanilla ice. Latina Chica DM me tonight, just a ballerina balance on my bike, licking bites, sip a Sprite, lit a kite, telling me about things about me that she like. Listen, pretty women always give me vibes. Where is she a dime? Added to the tribe, back to business. Who the richest? Who the killers? Who the witness? Who the snitches? Where the
I'm knocking all my outside the field. Young nigga sick, young nigga ill. All of my niggas, you name it. Just ballin' to DC, you name it. I gave him the pack and he tanked it. 25 paints and he drank it. Just showed her my count and she fainted. Showed him the plug and he thanked me. Hey, got it, you low, you jank me. Little bitch just post me brainless. Rolls Royce, stainless. Made my neighborhood famous. Ridge crest for tourists. Hey, why your jewelry blurry? All my jewelry flawless. All my niggas thoughtless. None of my niggas sanctified, but they be throwing crosses. All my forges all set. All my diamonds factory set. Them my little savage, I stamped that. My bitch like the same sex, yeah. I see the same niggas doing the same shit every day. Different nigga, yeah, I had to go and make a way. Any day, it's another $1 million play. It's like 70 mil now, another 100 on the way.
That nigga had Yo Gotti on that bitch. Hey, Bert, you there? I think you froze. Yeah, I think you froze up a little bit. Hold on. Should bring you back. I can hear you, but we froze up on the screen. Hey, so that video right there was a younger version, a younger video than the last video, huh? Yeah, we good. How long ago you had shot that one? Yeah, I know. You got the Travis. You got the Travis done. You got the Travis done.
Yeah, no, I had some cornrows like literally a few days ago, but then when I realized I was doing Hollywood Live, I was like, I need something I can shake.
Yeah,
right?
you switched the swagger.
But that was like maybe Yo Gotti when he releases last studio album, he did a challenge. He just opened the song up.
Yeah,
whoever wanted to hop on it, and just like all the other stuff, I was like one of the first. But at the same time, and I thought I went so hard, but like at the same time, bro, like
nah, you snap.
Respect, man, respect. But that's just another example of me just playing the game. That was like maybe about 2 years ago, something like that.
And even with your artist voice, because I know you could do the singing and switch it up on them. You found that voice, or that voice was already in you? Like, did you had to get that voice? Or that's just your voice on the track?
So I switch it up depending on the genre, like even the sub-genre of hip-hop. Like for example, there's certain songs, like I have a hip-hop song, because a lot of my newest stuff, like the one you played first, Sachet, is from my album On My Shoulders. And on that album, you hear a lot of that voice because it worked for the first single, Julian Believe, and a lot of people, when I talk, like, they like my speaking voice, so I wanted to the signature rap voice to compare to that, but then at the same time, it just depends, bro. Whatever works for the track.
And the beats, you feel me? With the voice, with the beats, that shit, that shit definitely a mesh. Now, when it comes to beats, how you go by that? It's just, you know, play at the ear. You got you a personal producer. You YouTubing, like how it comes when you picking these beats.
That's a great question. So, for example, with the first song y'all played, Sashay, shout out to Davey the Dawn. He's a Bahamian producer along with his brethren. Duff did that. So he sent me a beat pack, and then in general though, I used to, because now I can make my own beats and stuff. I used to like what's the word, like look on YouTube stars or everybody else, but where, like,
jacking
the local producers and stuff like that, they know I good for it, so they're willing to collaborate. And so a bunch of them, I have so much beats I could choose from, and then I'm the kind of guy I'd advise any songwriter, rapper, don't just steal a beat. Trust me, like, the reason I say don't just steal it is because if you actually link up with the producer, you might get a chance to work with him again. Like, you'd be surprised. And sometimes all these people are reasonable. They're right there on the internet. Like, they ain't hiding. You could talk to them and chop it up and say, hey, look, I ain't gonna sell this song. I just want to make this song. And they'd be like, whatever. And then they hear it and they're like, oh, this a hit. Let me send you more. Because nothing a producer loves more than, like, hearing a great songwriter make something they couldn't have even imagined on their beat, and they only want to work with you again, especially when they see that you're pushing songs. So then I've had beats I've paid for and never had to pay the producer ever again, because,
yeah,
and Americans and people from around the
And you just might come across a new sound, because if you say that first song, the first video was a Bahamian beat maker, that's a new sound, bro. That sound was hard as fuck. You feel me? I would have thought that was an American, you know how they just stereotype American beat sound. That was a tough ass sound. So you could be bringing a new sound to the game, and everybody help everybody. You feel me? All it takes is for somebody to see this interview or any other thing you done did in life to go out there to the right person, and now everybody hitting up your beat, man. They fucking with you. They want to jump on the track. You feel me? And we just throwing that shit in the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure somebody gonna come across this interview and be like, hell yeah, let me link up with bruh, link up with that beat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Vibers, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. They bring a new wave to some shit, dog, because I can hear a lot of people on them beats with you, dog, for sure. Yeah. That was hard. So on Spotify, we got a couple of songs over here too. Save Yourself, Atlanta Interlude, Wicked Wine, Too Much to Live For, and Souvenir. You feel me? Some of them, these some of your latest tracks? Oh, hold on, hold on, Ferg.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Gotta bring
Good.
Ferg back. Get Ferg shit to come in. His phone probably died. But yeah, hey, bro got some fire, man. Bro got some fire.
Yeah, no, I was listening to the whole thing. You know what I mean? Plus, I already was tapped in.
Yeah.
So I already know. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Tim the True Teller over there. Shout out to Sweeter Days in the building. Vaniti's Carrie, Javon Goodman. Appreciate all y'all coming through here. Back, you feel me? Back to say today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I think I figured it out, man. You know
I hope you did figure it out. We finna bring our guy back up to finish out the interview. Yes, sir.
We both figured it out. Talk died.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We back in the building. But what I was saying right before that, so we were talking about the songs on Spotify. Is some of these your latest songs too? Like Souvenir, Too Much to Live For, Atlanta Interlude, Wicked Wine, Save Yourself.
Yes. So Save Yourself and Wicked Wine. Save Yourself is my most popular radio song because it plays on pop radio. So it's like pop, funk, if you're a fan of like Prince and people like that, it sounds like that. Wicked Wine is probably my most popular dancehall song. Like gals love that. They whine to that. And I have a dancehall Afrobeat album coming out in July. So that was one of the first singles. But then the other songs, all of them are from my last rap album. So Too Much to Live For is my first song to really get like some heavy rotation in Bahamian urban radio. And then Souvenir, I'm definitely doing that tonight at Hollywood Live.
Let's go.
That one is crazy.
So before you get off, we playing that one tonight, but I'm pretty sure I got a couple more questions before we do get you out of there, because we ain't gonna hold you too much longer.
Yeah. So y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, you good.
All right, cool. So I was listening in the background while I was doing, getting the technical things worked out on my end. And I like to touch on still back at home. What you think is going to take to be able to elevate you guys to the level of where everybody else is in the States? What do you think that could be a big help to you guys?
That's a great question. And honestly, we're so close. Like, we are on the cusp. I think two things, and it kind of goes back to the answers I had. One is embracing who we are, like being proud of who we are and wearing it on our sleeves, and being unapologetic about it, not caring how people feel about it, because it's us. And people will understand it, even though you ain't got to understand every single word and every single thing. But if you care about it and if you're entertained by it, you'll dig in. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing would be kind of respecting it enough to network properly, to conduct business properly in a way where you could communicate the value of it. That way people will want to invest. Because honestly, you asked about it. The only artist who came here recently, he came here and he wanted to invest in the industry, was Meek Mill. He put out a tweet saying that he wanted to build.
That's where I'm from. He's from my hometown. He's from my actual neighborhood.
Oh, you from Philly?
Yeah, I'm from Philly.
Yeah, so Meek came and he said he wanted to build a studio on the islands and everything. And unfortunately, because he's Meek, niggas clowned him, bro. And it's like, why? Why? Because he never followed up on it, right? And it's just because of the kind of press Meek been getting as of late. But he's a solid guy and he's a humble guy and all that stuff. And so he was the only person to notice like there's some potential.
There's something there.
But we need that. We need actual executives. And I think the issue is that we haven't pushed well enough for people to realize, like, you see me, if you guys are impressed by me, I'm not the only person at this level of talent from my country, to be honest.
So guess what? I'm glad you said
hard,
that.
But I'm not the only. Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, because y'all got one thing that connects the whole world. Y'all have a way to get on the internet. Y'all have one thing that we all share in common, right? That one thing, that how we speaking right now through wire transfers, through the internet. Y'all have that. Hold on, y'all. We having technical difficulties around the board. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring them back up. So y'all have that. Y'all have the way to be able to, plug into the world. You know what I mean? You got that, the internet. Now, let's get into the other side. The other side is you being responsible, because you are one who's being seen a lot in the States and other places, right? So that means you have to take responsibility. You do. It's on your fucking back. Whether you want to or not, it's on your back, because God giving you the leadership as well as the words to touch the people.
Yeah, and I'm with it.
You know what's going on both places. You getting a chance to see both places, so you're responsible. And I'm saying this because I want you to know how responsible you are.
Yo, thank you.
And how much of a favor you are, not just to us, to the Lord, because He's allowing you to go forward.
I appreciate it so much, and I receive that, and I want that. Like, you could ask any of my friends. Like, I don't I don't leave people behind because my mindset is I'm just like you, I'm human. I got blood, I
Right.
breathe, I
Right.
sleep, all these things. And so if I could do it while we all have our own individual
Right.
limitations and stuff,
Right.
once you see someone do something, that just
Right.
means it's possible. So when y'all see me do
Exactly.
it,
Exactly.
it's possible. And I'm here. I'm here because now that the ground is broken, the steps are more visible for the next person following.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I'm with
So
it.
so let me ask you something. In your career, where you at right now in your career, right? In your travels,
Hmm.
what is it going to take that you feel or you see? What is it going to take for you to go to that next level? What you need?
I I definitely just need to I I making a hit song is something I could do. What I need is the
Exposure.
right, yeah, exactly, the exposure, something that links me to the people on a massive scale where my some a song that I have that has the potential to be big gets that one special moment it needs. And from because I think there are a lot of A&Rs and executives who are looking for an artist like me, someone who could write super fast in any genre, perform with a
Mm-hmm.
lot of energy,
Mm-hmm.
who understands a contract enough to make sure the business is beneficial for all parties involved,
Mm-hmm.
where it's conducted right and it's profitable. They would love to find an artist like me. The problem is
For
I've
sure.
just been hidden on a tiny, tiny island, almost working in this limbo. So it is more of an exposure thing, needing
Well,
people like
well,
y'all.
guess what? You know what I mean? Like we always do with everyone, right? We hear, but a lot of people don't understand the power that we give them when they come on the show. For instance, even off the show, we have so many different things going on that we don't harvest. We don't do no harvesting when it comes down to our peoples. We want to put you out there, but it's just that a lot of people is not consistent.
Yeah.
They're not consistent. You know, I give them a rollout. I put a rollout plan together for them that I know is going to work because for the simple fact it works not just for music, it works period.
Hmm.
Because it's a business tactic in how we accept things as people, as human beings. We have to you have to put things in front of us in a way that we used to.
Hmm.
It can't be so different and you be so brand new to us.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what I hear when I hear you speak about back home in Bohemia, man. I hear the
Bahamas.
same thing. Y'all yes, the Bahamas. I hear
Yeah.
y'all going through the same thing. It's certain
Hmm.
places in the states like the Carolinas. It's a lot of talent there. And I know
What?
this for a fact. But guess what? Getting out of there is really a melting pot to drop product.
Yeah.
Just for dropping product. Philadelphia, it's been like that for a long time. When it was just singing going on and branding, when it comes down to that and creating sounds of music, we had it locked. But for whatever reason, it slipped out of our hands, right?
Hmm.
And New York, I think the New Yorkers, period, because they have always had a hand in business.
Hustle. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hustle. They always had their
Hmm.
hand in business. So they was ones who say, hold up, don't let this die. Bring this shit out of here and push this shit. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So, big ups to the New Yorkers for having the fundamentals on knowing how business and how to conduct it and marketing and you know what I mean? How to get people to buy into product for so many years. And I understand the reason why they are called the organized crime state because it takes organizations to come together to
It's
flourish.
business. Is business.
Right,
Like, yeah.
right. So we need to find a way for people to stop just making it at a melting pot where you from,
Hmm.
but also pick things up from out of there and push it to the masses other places.
Hmm.
In order for you to become big back at home and get the look and support that you need from back at home, you got to work from the outside back in.
That's how it always is.
Everywhere. We go through it too. We go through it too. Because people that's on our hometown, they like, man, we done cheered everybody on that looks like them, act like them, talk and walk like them. And they ain't do shit but fail.
Yeah.
So people stop cheering things on so fast. Jay-Z had the same problem. Biggie Smalls had the same problem. They left Brooklyn. They left New York. Wu-Tang. They left New York and went to Philadelphia, hit Jersey, hit Delaware. And once they got accepted in them other places at home, it's like, my kings, my queens.
Yeah,
they gonna give you the red carpet after that. So we gotta blow you up here. When the people see that they respect you other places, they know they ain't cheering on a loser.
Exactly. That's one of my dreams, man. To be treated like how Bahamians treat the stars that come from here.
Because they not from there. They don't know them. These not everyday people that they see. It's not a common interest. It automatically separates us from y'all from us.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different. I just gave you the whole thing. We struggle here.
Because when I go up in Hollywood Live and I tell them I'm Bahamian, man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be the first artist that come from there, because there are artists that's from there that's gotten big, larger than life. Whether they claim it or not, they larger than life. A lot of people here in the States, they got to leave their town, their city, their state in order to become bigger. And then the state embraces them. I don't know nobody that I have ever seen in the industry, one big in a town where they was from first.
Yeah.
No one. Uncle Luke left Miami and headed up north. He didn't even have a fucking video. He didn't even know what a video was and what was the purpose. He took the women on the road because he understood what people was going to come out for. That's the whole thing.
And with that said, you already know we finna drop this motherfucking souvenirs. But before we do that, give me your shout outs. Yeah, you feel me? You know, our production is coming to an end. We definitely appreciate you for coming on this bit for. You already know, bro.
Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, just to make this connection, to know y'all, to get some real talk, you know, and then allow me to say my piece. Shout out the livest. I see the hundreds of people that was on IG. Shout out the people who watching across the board. I appreciate y'all for sitting down and hearing me out. And I really hope y'all can check out my stuff. Follow the journey, because I'm one of those guys. I'm going to be that guy you like, yeah, I've been listening to him you didn't know him when I knew him. Trust me.
You're definitely one of them.
And then shout out to Vanna for the hookup. Shout out to my managers. Shout out Nisha and Ranique. Shout out my family, all my family that's watching and holding it down. Shout out my whole country, the Bahamas, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to God. Shout out to the universe. All this is a sign that things are making sense.
Definitely shout out Vanna 305. Y'all go tap in with her. She gonna get you right. You feel me?
And y'all come to Hollywood Live tonight.
Come to Hollywood Live tonight.
What I do, and if you miss it, if you gotta sleep, if you gotta take care of your kids, or you at work, come to the Goombay Festival tomorrow, and you could catch me again.
For sure. Y'all heard it first. We finna drop that motherfucking souvenirs over here, man. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Where that shit at? Souvenirs. Let's get into it.
Right down there. But this one is with
that was shoulders. There we go.
There we go.
Smell like smoke in there. Smell like all my niggas rolling up some dope in there. How they let all of these hoes in there? Yeah, I gotta take one with me, that's a souvenir. I won't let go. Baby, throw it in a circle on the dance floor. Shots, smoke. I don't even know what time I'm trying to get on. Time I'm trying to get on. I don't even know what
I buy you a drink. We out there sipping on brown, but you look so pretty in pink. Don't know what's about to go down. Get you in VIP sliding with me. Night of your life when you're riding with me. Now turn it around, girl, I like what I see. Jeez, that body looking phenomenal. I wanna slam it like dominoes. That booty so stupid, no I don't roll. Jumping that bit like Geronimo. I don't feel nothing but water though. So now you ain't spending $1 though. Yeah, you look hot and you gotta know. You got your girls and I got my bro. It smell like smoke in there.
Superstar, superstar.
Rolling up some dope in there. How they let all of these hoes in there? Yeah, I gotta take one with me, that's a souvenir. Won't let go, baby, throw it in a circle on the dance floor. Shots, 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 smoke. I don't even know what time I'm trying to get on. I don't even know what time I'm trying to get on. Trying to get on.
You leaving with me, we rollin' in style. Smoking that dope and ducking the smoke. Right to that dope, hit so many hoes. And I can't pick, I need them all. They say you a problem, I'm just warming up. That he going up, I keep on applying that pressure. Let shorty come over, you pressure, let shorty bend over and take the shot. Rasta skinnies on the scene, it's time to make it clear. If they got a problem, clear the scene. Her empty clip, smell that dope. Of course, we just smell this zip. Lean up in my kidneys, I just keep on taking sips.
It smell like smoke in there. Smell like all my niggas rolling up some dope in there. How they let all of these hoes in there? Yeah, I gotta take one with me, that's a souvenir. Won't let go, baby, throw it in a circle on the dance floor. Shots, 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 smoke. I don't even know what time I'm trying to get on.
That's fire. That's fire. It's refreshing. You know what I'm saying? It's pop. I'm gonna tell you something.
Your ass different, boy. Yeah, it's
Listen,
different.
you got a lot of different layers to you. You got a lot of different layers to you.
On that studio and make that.
I think you need to focus on records like that.
And I got a bunch.
I think you need to focus on. Here's why. Chris Brown was a rapper. Trey Songz was a rapper. They just so happen to know how to be. They were just gifted, like you, can do anything and wouldn't let nobody put them in a box. But they had to make a choice. You got to make a choice.
That man different, man. That man different.
You got to make a choice. For now, I'm not saying stay that way. You got to make a choice. You got to find out if it's easier for you to be accepted for singing versus you getting out quicker for rapping. Me personally, your look, you know where I'm going at, right? You know where the fuck I'm going at right now.
You hear it. Yeah.
Go the singing route.
Hey, cool with me. Like,
are you eating right? Are you eating right?
Yeah, man.
Physically fit?
Yeah.
Working out?
For sure, bro. Like,
go the singing route. Go the singing route. And then surprise the ass later. Later can be the next album.
I agree. Most of my songs on Spotify, they're melodic. They singing.
They catch fire more than the other ones, don't they?
Well, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I'm not lying. I don't know that.
You bar people up all the time.
Well, that one will be performed tonight in Hollywood Live. He gonna tear the fucking roof off the building, man. It's gonna be fucking crazy, dog. We appreciate you coming through the BR.
Appreciate you all so much, man.
Without a doubt, man. Go that route. You won't miss. I can promise you that you won't miss. Go that route.
I'm a good listener. So thank you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. I appreciate you, man.
Hit us on the back end. We locked in.
For sure.
When I touch down in the Bahamas, you know I'm coming through the hood.
Link me.
I'm coming through. You feel me? We coming through. Me and I'm coming through. That's real.
Motherfucking right.
Put y'all under the spot.
That's one of my favorite places that I always wanted to go to since I was a little kid. I used to always see y'all Caribbean stuff with the girls with the the things around their neck and shit, belly dancing and all that shit. I'm like, that shit look like it's fun.
You would
You feel
love
me?
it.
So
It's
I
It's a
already know.
cleanse to be there. It'll cleanse you.
I already know. But listen, man, you know what I mean? Stay positive. Do what you're doing, man. May God keep you successful, keep you protected, keep you going, keep you guided. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing, man. And listen, man, salute to you, King. All right?
Receive,
Cool, brother.
and same to you. Thank you both. I wish y'all
Appreciate
nothing
you.
but the best. Thank you.
Appreciate you. You already
Appreciate
know.
you.
Hey, man,
Oh,
y'all
man.
had it first, man. Y'all go check out my guy right there. You feel me? Go tap
Yes, sir.
into his motherfucking Spotify. Y'all go tune in. Breaking Records Live. You already know where we dropped the motherfucking record. On finna take us out because we passed production time. Oh, take us out.
Without a doubt, man. We appreciate all of y'all that came through tonight, man, supporting the live, you know what I mean, as well as us.